Welcome to this new session of learning relating to topic Introduction to Statistics. This is session 1. Myself Alban Anthony Pereira. Let's start this session. Topic 1. Statistics in general. Let's understand. Many subjects such as management, commerce, economics, social science, mathematics, and so on are dependent on a particular subject known as statistics. Government applies this statistics towards making economic planning in an effective and successful manner. Next, we will see a bit brief on history relating to statistics. If we go back to history, one viewpoint states that word statistics was originated from the Latin word called as status. Secondly, another thought says that it has been originated from the Italian word statista, whereas few other scholars believe that the word statistics originated from the German word statistik. Fourthly, another suggestion is that the French word statistique over the time became the word statistics. Thus, we can see different suggestions from different scholars and opinions about the word origin relating to statistics. Now, let's move ahead to understand the actual meaning of the word statistics. Definition or the meaning of statistics. There are two ways to understand the meaning, so singular sense and in plural sense. As per singular way of understanding, statistics may be defined as a scientific method relating to collecting, analyzing, and presenting the data or information towards statistical decision making. And if we see in the plural sense, then statistics may be defined as the qualitative as well as the quantitative data which is collected, and later on statistical analysis is conducted on it. Statistics can also be called as science of counting or science of averages. Next, we will understand and see the application of statistics. We understand that application of statistics can be done in various areas. We'll only see three areas: economics, business management, and commerce and industry. First is economics. Statistics and economics has a close relationship over the years. There are various aspects such as time series analysis, demand analysis, index numbering, and few more which are overlapping areas in case of economics and statistics. There is a new branch of economics which is also known as econometrics, which interacts with statistics in the best possible manner. Also conducting socio-economic surveys and performing the analysis on the available information or data will definitely help relating to the statistical methods as a confirmative tool to the people. Next, you can see there is something called as regression analysis. This regression analysis in detail you will learn in the upcoming sessions. Regression analysis also helps in making future projections relating to what? In relation to demand of goods, sales value, pricing, and quantities, and some other topics as well. This will definitely help in better economic planning overall. Next, we will see the application relating to business management. Right. Nowadays, there is high increase in complexity where in the businesses and industry environment. Max to max decisions taken needs help from different or multiple quantitative techniques available in the statistics. And there is also one theory known as statistical decision theory, which is very important, and the component of statistic as well. This helps or contributes in conducting detailed analysis of business strategies which are available for the business. This conducting of analysis is difficult and complicated in nature. So here detailed analysis is necessary, and this will help in business management decision making. Thirdly, we'll see about commerce and industry. Increased competition, right? There is increased competition day by day in case of business, and there are high-tech industries as well in this modern age. All are doing business, and they need help relating to the statistical procedures and methods. Information relating to various topics such as sales, raw material, salary and wages, etc. must be analyzed properly. Why we should analyze this properly? Because we need to take proper decisions. To improve the decision making of the managers, these experts panel, okay, the expert people who are available will do the analysis, and then they will give certain plans or strategies. These strategies will help the business managers to improve the business profit making. Next, we have measures, certain measures available in the statistics such as central tendency, dispersion, correlation and regression analysis, time series analysis, index numbering, sampling methodology, statistical quality control, and few other statistical methods. All these particular methods we will learn one by one in the upcoming sessions in detail. As of now, these are known as the different statistical methods, and they help this commerce and industry. Without these statistical methods, it is difficult to do the analysis. Next, we will see the limitations of topic statistics. Till now, we heard a lot about various statistical methods and about their applications in various areas such as economics, business management, commerce and industry. So, we must also be aware about the demerits or shortcomings or limitations of statistics. Let's see the first one. Statistics deals with aggregates. If I have to tell you in simple words, there is individual data which is not of much importance. Why? Because the statistician, the important person who is called as statistician, he will only consider that individual data as the part of the aggregate or in total, I can say. Okay, so statistics deals with aggregates, and it will try to find the averages, aggregates, all these things. Secondly, statistics is mostly concerned highly with quantitative data, and it may ignore qualitative data. If there is qualitative data available, then you are supposed to convert that qualitative data into quantitative data numerically in numbers. Okay, so you have to convert the qualitative data available in numbers, and then you have to represent it in the form of quantitative data. This is the second limitation. Third limitation is chances of inaccuracy. See, in case of businesses, the statistician or the accountants, they have to prepare different types of projections relating to future activity. These projections can be on sales, what would be the sales, what would be the pricing for the product, the quantity related, production related aspects. And there are highly chances of data or the projections going wrong because of inaccuracy. If a small projection made goes wrong due to change in the aspects or the elements, then the data presented or the statistics given would go inaccurate. That's why third element says that limitation in case of chances in high inaccuracy. Fourth limitation is random sampling and errors associated to it. In case of random sampling method, there is a method called as random sampling method, which we will understand in the upcoming sessions. If the rules of random sampling method are not followed in the strict sense in this way, the proper way is not followed, then what happens is the conclusion or the result what we get out of the samples chosen may give wrong answers, or it may give error report. So these are the 4 limitations of statistics. Thanks for listening to this session. Have a nice time.